Christopher J. Green. He is the president of Avon Studios in Avon, Colorado. Avon Studio is an architecture firm with commercial, hospitality, and residential clients. Mr. Green is testifying on behalf of the American Institute of Architects. AIA is the leading professional membership association for licensed architects, emerging professionals, and allied partners. Welcome.
Thank you, Chairwoman Velasquez and Ranking Member Graves and members of the committee. I am Christopher J. Green, AIA, president of Avon Studios, a two-person architectural firm based in Avon, Colorado. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to testify today on behalf of my firm and the American Institute of Architects. The written testimony I have provided you describes in detail the economic challenges facing our profession and proposals to help bring about the economic recovery. But today I would like to use my time to talk about what this crisis feels like in my community and in communities around the country. We, like everyone else, see the stock market moving up and down and hearing the analysis about the positive signs of the economy. But what we see on Wall Street is not what we're seeing on Main Street with regard to the architects. First of all, the architects that in our organization are by and large small business people, and in fact 95% of those architecture firms employ 50 or fewer people. They are truly the engine that drives the design and construction industry. Today, my industry and colleagues are suffering. Our unemployment rate is 25%, and that's 1 of 4 people are looking for work. That is only counting those who have applied for unemployment insurance. Many of my colleagues report being underemployed or working without pay for more than a year. And many of those small business owners are not able to get unemployment because they own their firms and therefore are not able to be seen on the records that we see at the federal level. It's a huge burden to bear for the workers who have families to feed, mortgages, and tuition bills to pay. At my firm, billings are down significantly from a year ago. Construction starts are few, primarily because the clients I work with are either unable to get the necessary credit to help finance new construction or the remodels that they are contemplating. They are facing falling property values that are skewed by comparables to short sales or foreclosures that are unnecessarily offsetting the real value of their property. And in a number of instances, municipalities that have cut back so heavily on budgets, personnel, and services such that capital projects are not being considered unless absolutely necessary, and in some cases those are the lifeblood of some of the firms that do work in our area. And these problems are not unique to Colorado. They are being repeated in virtually every community around the country. And while there are glimmers of hope in the economic figures, I am here to tell you that for our industry, the light at the end of the tunnel is still a distant flicker. Our data shows that we are still at least a year away from having a healthy business environment in the design and construction industry. A colleague recently came back from a conference with the Associated General Contractors who indicated that some of the large firms that do large construction work have a 9-month backlog at best, and our industry provides the work that they use, and it takes 9 or 18 months to get stuff off the drawing boards for these guys to build. With that in mind, there are a number of tax-related policy incentives that Congress should take and one Congress should avoid in order to help small business get on their feet. First, Congress needs to extend and expand clean energy tax incentives. That is why the AIA, with a broad coalition of environmental, business, real estate, and design construction groups, strongly supports H.R. 4226, the Expanding Building Efficiency Initiatives Act of 2009. In particular, the AIA has long backed increasing the energy efficiency commercial buildings tax deduction from its current $1.80 per square foot to $3 per square foot, because the provision allows for the deduction to be assigned to the designer in the case of a public building. Many architects have been able to take advantage of it to lower their tax burden. In fact, one accounting firm has reported it has secured almost $500 million in tax deductions for firms in the last year alone. And this with nearly half going to firms with 50 or fewer employees. This means greener buildings, lower energy costs, and money back in the pockets of small design firms. Second, Congress needs to expand tax incentives for small businesses. I'm very pleased that Chairman Velasquez has introduced H.R. 4841, the Small Business Tax Relief and Job Growth Act of 2010, which would help small businesses gain access to capital and create jobs. And third, Congress needs to oppose tax increases on small businesses. It's my understanding there is a proposal being floated in the Ways and Means Committee to significantly increase the payroll taxes paid by S-corporation shareholders. This proposal would hurt small firms like mine who are struggling to get back on their feet. In conclusion, I would like to thank Chairwoman Velasquez, Ranking Member Graves, and the members of this committee for giving me the opportunity to testify before you today, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.